In this session, I'm going to show you how to query your database to find contacts that meet certain criteria. So I'm going to go into the Query and Mail Shots section, and you'll see here we don't have any queries set up or any mail shots currently set up. So I'll click on the Add New Query button here. And what I'd like to do is to find all of the people who have taken a certain training course with us over the last year. We run something called Compulsory Basic Training. It's abbreviated to CBT. And what I'd like to do is find all of those that have taken that course in the last year. So what I'll do is I will right-click here to add a new filter. And this is an event filter because it's one of the courses that we run. And I'm going to choose here from our list of events. I will go and find the CBT. I could choose other ones as well, but I'm just going to leave it at this for the moment. So I'll click on close there. And then I will say I want all of the CBTs that are within the last 1 year. I will click on OK there, and there you can see it's now been added to the list of filters that make up this query. It's the first one in the list, and it's saying it'll find me all of the contacts that have booked CBT within the last 1 year. So to find out how many people we have on the database that meet that criteria, I'm going to click here on the recount button, and that will then tell me, here we go, query return 10 contacts. Obviously this is a test database, so it hasn't got that many contacts in. And it says click on the summary tab to show a full breakdown of number counts. So I will do that and explain some of the numbers that are on this screen. Right, here the contact count is 10, but you'll see in this column it's showing us that 10 of them have email addresses, 10 have postal addresses, 10 have phone numbers, and of those 8 have mobile numbers. This is useful because if you are, for example, planning a mail shot and you have a good number of contacts, but very few of them have email addresses, then you'll need to then alter your criteria in order to increase the number that actually do have emails, because obviously you can't mail shot unless you have an email address. This column here also shows the number of people who are happy to be contacted using one of those methods. So there are 3 specific fields on the database which you can set the value of, which say, is it okay to send emails to these to this person? Is it okay to post stuff to this person, or is it okay to phone this person? And if they've said no to any of those, then they will correspondingly be taken out of this column here. So having counted them, I can now actually have a look at them. I click on the View Selected Contacts button here. Here we go. Here's our list of 10 contacts along with their name, address and phone number. You can also at this point export your list of contacts to either an Excel spreadsheet, PDF file, or a comma-separated value file. This will allow you to take your list into another program if you need to. What I'm going to do next is to alter the query slightly to make it slightly more specific. I'd actually like the same group of contacts, but I only want people who are over 21. So I will click here with my right hand mouse button, and this time I'm going to add a field filter, and it's going to be based on their date of birth. There we go. So I choose that, and it says, okay, how do we want me to compare the date of birth? What I want is a date of birth that is less than, put in here, 1st of the 1st 1990, which will then make them over 21. So I'll click on OK here, and you see how it's added it into the list of filters. It's now only going to find people who booked the CBT within the last 1 year and who also have a birth date of less than 1st of January 1990. So if I now recount that group of contacts, we'll then see query returns 7 contacts. That must mean that there are 3 who are actually 21 or under, and we can go and verify that by looking at them. So if I click on OK here, I'm going to click on the button that allows me to view those contacts. And what I'm going to do is click on the Choose Fields button. We can now choose to actually see the date of birth there in the list of output fields. And actually, whilst I'm here, I'm also going to put the contact email address on. So I click on OK there. You'll see now, here are the extra 2 columns we've asked for, and you'll see here from the date of birth column that all those 7 remaining people are over 21. Okay, now I've got those selected, the last thing I'm going to do is save this query in case I need to use it again. So I will call it all CVTs in the last year. Click on OK, and there it is. It's gone into our list of saved queries, and you can have as many queries as you like, and you can also get at other people's queries. So if you've got queries that you want to share with your other staff members who will need to get access to them, you can do that too.